it is very important that we look after the lives of each and every one of us. So I want to take this chance to really warn people that as we travel for this festive season, please be careful about your travel.
Being one of them, so it's not a big deal that I walk in the streets of Sotik. Even when my opponents, try and organize people to shout at me, it's not a big deal to me. I've really developed that thick skin, and I tell them, like when they start shouting, I'll tell them, okay, umemaliza. Have you finished, so that we can get on with what we needed to get on?
Today we are planting in this forest 30,000 trees. Last week another 20,000 was planted in Kapchumbe of the same Chebalungu forest. That one was purely indigenous trees, but these ones today we are mixing both indigenous and the exotic ones.
Lorna had a way with people, and she really cared. She really connected very, very well, much more than I do. But it's helped me also to try and at least reach out and connect with the people. So over the years, of course, I've also developed my own style. One of the highest moments, of course, was when actually, I think during the inauguration, it was, I'd never believed that we could have such crowds in Bomet. It was amazing. You couldn't just believe the crowd. Nobody had seen crowds like that. We got jams in Bomet, something that has never happened before. And on top of that, we have all this, and the president came, and so many, ministers, and everybody was like, I was, yes, one of the female governors, but at the same time, a lot of the people were looking at the opponent that I had actually, defeated. That there was a lot of people never imagined that I was actually going to. They thought I was a joker. I was just playing around. I am actually very happy about what's happening at our referral hospital. Of the Big Four agenda, I think the two that we have taken and run away with is health and food security. Decongesting our hospital, having at least a theater in each of the 5 sub-counties, and then of course our universal health care coverage for especially the needy. Our biggest challenge is actually the crowds in the maternity. And that is why I'm actually putting up a mother and child wellness center.
The first financial year, we are going to cover up to 400 kilometers of road. This financial year that has just started in July, we are going to cover over 350 kilometers of road.
As you go higher, there are more people who are, who would want to be in that positions, and therefore you get a lot of enemies and a lot of people wanting to bring you down. It is not about being a woman. I am selling myself as a leader. What is it that a leader does? If I'm governor today, really, a lot of women can be. And I think there are a lot of women out there. If they can just get over that fear of being harassed, that fear of being called names and really serious names, that fear of, being almost really ridiculed, in public. If they can just get over that and really say, okay, if you are going to do this, if I'm going to go for it, I'm just going to go for it. I believe I still have a lot that I can offer this community. The good thing about and the different thing about being a governor from being a member of parliament is that you actually have some decent resources to be able to make that difference. Any elective position, the public always feel that you kind of, you belong to them. And it is to some extent. I owe my being here to the people that voted for me. So really there is that sense that you really must be able to deliver to these people.
On behalf of the people of Bomet, to say a very big pole, to send our sincere condolences to all the families
the 32 families from Kenya, and all the 157 people that lost their lives in the Ethiopian airline.
We have come purposely to register our Huduma number, and we want to tell everybody that we have done it ourselves, and therefore we are telling them, please make sure that everybody has their Huduma number.
I am a French teacher. Qu'est-ce que tu veux savoir? Bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? Moi, je m'appelle Madame Joyce Laboso. Je suis le gouverneur de Bomet County et je suis très heureuse de vous avoir aujourd'hui. Merci. That's really what I have a passion for and what I trained for, you know. So I always tell people I could still go back to the university and teach. The only thing I would ask is that somebody does the marking of the scripts, because that one is really quite a torture.